Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said he would close U.S. airspace if air travel was deemed, quote, dangerous. FAA Administrator Bryan Bedford joins me now. Mr. Administrator, are absent air traffic controllers going to make things so bad that the shutdown ends?
Well, Stuart, good afternoon. First, thanks for having me on the program. I have to tell you, our 44,000 FAA employees have continued to work hard. We've got maybe 15,000 of those folks on furlough, unable to do critical work that we need in order to advance airspace modernization. We've got 23,000 FAA employees that are coming to work, for the most part, every day to ensure that air travel is safe. But of course, we're already 1,000 controllers short across the country. Any absences that controllers call off undoubtedly will have a negative impact on the amount of traffic that we can move safely. But we're never going to sacrifice safety in order to produce on-time airplanes. Unfortunately, that means...
How bad would it have to be, how bad would it have to be to close U.S. airspace? I take it that would not be nationwide, but it might be around a couple of big cities. How bad would it have to be to get to that point?
You're seeing it every day, Stuart. New York airspace, Chicago airspace, Dallas airspace. We're seeing, in core 30 markets, anywhere from 20 to 40% of our controllers aren't coming to work. That is absolutely causing delays and cancellation across the system.
Well, will you discipline any air traffic controllers for consistently calling out sick during the shutdown?
We're absolutely going to hold our controllers accountable to do the work that we should be paying them to do. But the real issue is we need Congress to get the government reopened. Where in America is it okay to ask people to come to work and not pay them? This is the most un-American thing I can imagine.
But if this goes on, I mean, look, Thanksgiving is less than 3 weeks away. Everybody makes travel plans for Thanksgiving. If this thing drags on towards Thanksgiving, the pressure to settle and open up the government will become irresistible. Because you can't have this thing go to Thanksgiving, can you?
Well, you've already seen the damage that the shutdown has caused across the air transportation ecosystem. I heard your previous speaker talk about $1 billion a week, the industry is losing. That's critical economics for our economy, and it's certainly going to have trickle-down effects for jobs elsewhere in the travel sector.
You're in a difficult position, aren't you, sir?
Well, look, I want to thank the FAA controllers, the inspectors, the technicians who are coming to work every day. Overwhelmingly, the vast majority of our folks are coming to work every day, taking care of the American people. But again, because of our resource constraints, it doesn't take very many people to call off in order to have a significant impact on the reliability of aviation.
Do you have any sense that it might be settled soon? I know you're going to say, oh, well, I hope it's settled soon, but really, come on, look into it. You see any green shoots, any good signs there?
I know as much as you know, Stuart. I watch you to figure out what's going on in D.C., so you tell me.
I think that. Touché. 15 love to you, sir. Bryan, thanks very much for joining us this morning. You're in a difficult position, but we value your coming on the show. We appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.